Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are transplanting starts into some grow bags. It is currently early June, which makes it a little late to be purchasing and planting these starts. But I'm hoping that if we get these starts in these grow bags today, they will be plenty established before the Texas heat comes in and gets super hot. Here we are starting with one of two zucchini plants. I have never personally grown zucchini, but I am really excited. I love zucchini and it is super versatile, so I'm very excited to get these started. Up next, I am transplanting a few different plants into the same grow bag. In this grow bag, I'm starting with some sweet red peppers. Last year, I attempted growing a few different types of peppers, but I was not very successful at all. If I remember correctly, I only ended up with one tiny bell pepper, even though I had 5 or 6 pepper plants. This year, we are working on getting a better plant to pepper ratio. I am mixing it up, and I do have quite a few of the hot peppers and the sweet peppers, so we're gonna see what does best here in these grow bags. The next two plants are okra plants. I absolutely love okra. I know some people are thrown off by the texture. I love it. This is the first year I've grown okra, but I've been told that okra is more heat tolerant than most plants. I currently live in zone 8B in Texas, and in July and August, this heat is no joke. Last year, one of my bigger problems when I was growing plants was I was not particular when I was buying seeds and starts, and I didn't pay attention enough to what plants and varieties of those plants are more heat tolerant and which ones do better in colder temperatures or colder climates. And as a result, I had a truly disappointing harvest. So this year I was a lot more intentional about selecting plants that were more heat resistant, like okra and peppers. Lastly, in this grow bag is some Thai basil. This poor plant needed a transplant days ago, but hopefully it will be doing better when it has more space for its roots to grow. And next bag, surprise, surprise, more peppers and okra. With some of the plants I'm transplanting today, I was noticing that there were numerous plants all in each of the same pots, especially with the zucchini and okra. I have tried in the past to separate these plants when I'm transplanting them, but I've truly never been successful with this, and every time I try to separate the plants, they end up dying. They just do not do well afterwards. So today, my plan of action is to keep them all together. I'm hoping with all the extra space they'll have in the grow bag that their roots will spread and the plants will all stay healthy even though they are close together. I will be checking on these plants in the upcoming days and weeks. If I notice that they aren't doing well, if they look like they're overcrowded, I will cut a few of the plants at the base where the plant meets the soil, so the healthier plants can continue to grow and they won't be competing for space. Next grow bag, I have more peppers. Even as I'm editing this video, I am questioning if I need more pepper starts. I think when I ask myself that question, my answer will always be yes. The limit does not exist for the amount of peppers I want. And I intentionally purchased a lot of jalapeno plants this year because one of the goals I have is I want to grow red jalapenos so I can make some homemade hot sauce. I have never seen red jalapenos in the store, so I am really hoping that these peppers do well so I can make homemade hot sauce. Last but not least, I am direct sowing 2 types of radishes. This uses up some additional space in the grow bags, and radishes are quick growing crops, so they should be ready to harvest before these other plants have time to fill in the bags. And the last thing we are doing is giving these plants, the seeds and the stalks, a good drink of water before we are done. And that wraps up what we're doing with the grow bags today.